guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Stories World. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thanks. Let's start our story.
In a kingdom bathed in golden light, joy filled the air as the long-awaited Princess Aurora was born. Bells rang from the tallest towers, and nobles from every corner of the realm gathered to celebrate her arrival. 3 gentle fairy godmothers floated into the grand hall, each carrying a gift more precious than gold. The first blessed Aurora was beauty, the second was a voice as sweet as songbirds, but before the third could speak, a chilling wind swept through the room. The great door slammed open, and there stood Maleficent, cloaked in darkness, her staff crackling with green fire. She cursed the infant. On her 16th birthday, she will prick her finger on a spinning wheel and fall into an endless sleep. Gasps echoed. The fairy godmothers tried to protect her, soft light swirling around the cradle. The third fairy, unable to undo the curse, gave her one final gift, not death, but hope. She will awaken by true love's kiss. And so, the child of light was hidden away in a quiet woodland cottage, far from the shadows of the curse. But fate was already watching. Years passed, and Aurora grew into a graceful young woman, blissfully unaware of her royal blood. She wandered the forest with a basket of wild flowers, singing to the birds and deer, her golden hair glowing in the sun. But deep within the dark mountains, Maleficent watched through her raven's eyes, waiting for the moment her curse could strike. On the eve of her 16th birthday, Aurora's steps carried her to a forgotten tower. The air was heavy, the walls cold. At its heart stood a spinning wheel, its needle shimmering like moonlight. Drawn by an unseen force, her fingers reached out, and with a single touch, she fell into an enchanted sleep. The news spread like wildfire. Maleficent's laughter echoed across the land as her magic raised walls of black thorns around the castle, sealing Aurora inside. Yet hope remained. Prince Phillip, armed with a sword of truth and a shield of virtue, rode toward the cursed palace. Through raging storms and endless brambles, he pressed forward. The shadow of Maleficent rose before him, twisting into a monstrous dragon, her roar shaking the skies. The final battle for Aurora's fate had begun. The battlefield burned with fire and shadow as Prince Phillip faced Maleficent's dragon form. Her wings beat like thunder, flames engulfing the thorns around them. But with each strike of his sword, Phillip pushed forward, guided by courage and the thought of the sleeping princess. With one final leap, he drove the blade of truth into the dragon's heart. Maleficent let out a deafening cry before collapsing into a cloud of black smoke, her curse trembling in its hold. The thorns melted away, revealing the silent castle beyond. Inside, Phillip climbed the grand staircase, each step echoing in the stillness. At the top, bathed in golden light, lay Aurora, her beauty untouched by time, her face serene as dawn. Phillip knelt, gently taking her hand, and pressed a kiss upon her lips. A spark of magic bloomed. Aurora's eyes fluttered open, and the room seemed to breathe again. Bells rang, music filled the halls, and the kingdom rejoiced. Hand in hand, Aurora and Phillip stepped onto the castle balcony, the sun rising over the land. The curse was broken, and the princess, once lost to shadows, had awakened to a future filled with light.